welcome back to the Clever Hound Novice Sparks team. For today's trick, we're going to start some perch work. For your perch, you have a few different options. You can really use whatever you have around the house that might work for your dog. My preferred perch is actually a cheap plastic dog bowl overturned, and I've put a jar opener on it just to give them a little bit more traction. I just duct taped the jar opener on. Kind of a low budget option, but it works pretty well for me. Some people also will get rubber bowls that are made for livestock feeding, so the traction is already a part of the bowl. Another option can be a Fit Paws or other fitness disc. These are round and work nicely. Your perch doesn't have to be round, although for some of the things that you might do with it, I think round can work better for a lot of dogs. So initially, we're just going to reward the dogs for getting onto the perch with just their front paws. So that might take a little bit of work. This is basically a paws up, which we did in week 2. Hey, Chip, paws. But it's a little more refined because it's a smaller thing. Chili, hey, that's it. Good, so I'm just gonna click for paws on. And ideally, I'd like paws to stay on until I release. Hey, Chip, paws. Good. Okay, and then as they get a little more comfortable, come on, Chip, paws. And can stay up there a little longer, you might start asking them to move a little bit on the perch. Hey, Jill. That's it. Can you turn? That's it. So she has to actually move her back feet while her front feet stay planted. It's always a good idea to do stuff like this in both directions. Hey, Jill. Pause. There you go. There's that beak again that I haven't asked for. Okay, so we're going to turn this way too. And you can see she's having to really move her back feet. And ideally, you want them to work to keep their front feet on. Perch work can also be nicely, oh, then come here. If you want to send a little bit, pause. They can learn to send to the perch, which Chili's apparently not so good at. There you go. And you can use it for some position changes. So sit, stand, good. So she's having to keep her front feet planted while she moves her back feet. So play with your perch. All that's really required at this level is that you can get your dogs on with front paws. But if they get good at that and you want to play around with some other stuff, feel free to do that as well. If you have questions about other ideas for perches, you could use phone hooks and things like that also. Feel free to ask on the group. And if you have any trouble, let me know and I'll do my best to help you. Have fun with this.